so they can hear us.
I don't know what that means.
It's all through my OBS.
All through the OBS. Why does everybody say OBS instead of OBS?
Because I like saying OBS.
I can't hear you.
Because I like saying OBS.
Oh, I just got a notification from Discord. That's how nice.
The bot. Yeah, I could tell the bot made an announcement. And now, I am switching over to this little thing for the entertainment of the viewers. Wherever they are.
Entertainment? I don't think I have Twitch on this machine, do I? No, I don't. I want to go to it on fucking Chrome. Because I don't have to destroy my Chrome like you had to destroy yours, yeah, putz.
It's because everything was slowing down on my end.
Okay, why can't I sign in here? Where the hell is the sign in when I'm here on the frickin' Chrome for Twitch?
It should be on... Are you on mobile or Discord? That is my older brother.
Let's find out.
Who's in the chat right now. He's watching me.
Your older brother? How much older?
Like a few years older.
Okay. Why can I... This... Nope, that wasn't the right button. Son of a bitch.
He says old enough.
See you later. My live audience is leaving. I had a live audience for the end of the last stream that we did. And the beginning of this one. So technically viewership was higher than what we knew.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't count the live audience, do they? Like, how many people are sitting there watching, like, Steven Crowder, stuff like that? They do shit like that. See you later, guys. And they don't count that. Like, yeah, he's got 100,000 people, or frickin' some of the more recent ones, it's been even more than that watching him, but they're not counting the, half dozen people or dozen people that are sitting in the studio watching the show or something like that. They don't count that. Like, nobody cares about those people. I care about the live audience. Like, can you imagine at some point in the future if we had a Prophets of Geek Culture studio?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe Stevie will actually talk to us then.
So that's our new number 6.
I'm just razzing you, Stevie. It's okay.
You read her file.
No, I gotta switch it over to desktop mode because I couldn't see nothing in the non-desktop mode. Log in.
5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters from dry dock. That cannot happen here.
But right now, I guess I can go on to here because I know I got Twitch on here. It better be on here still.
Consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side.
Letter T. Where the fuck is the letter T?
I'm Carter.
The hell?
Noble Team's leader. That's Kat, Noble
of
2,
course.
Neil and George 4 and
On the
5.
SD card, it needs to be updated, so it's not available at the moment. Unbelievable. God, you know, I got a letter from my frickin', who the hell was it? My cell phone company that said, hey, you're gonna have to upgrade your phone because 3G isn't going to be a thing anymore, so you're not going to be covered in a lot of places. We're just doing 5G and 4G or LTE, whatever the hell it's called on your machine. And I was like, okay. Why didn't you tell me this right before Black Friday, you scamming motherfuckers?
Yeah, I remember you
Unbelievable.
told us about this.
Unfucking believable. I was like, really? You couldn't have told me that frickin', I don't know, 2-3 months ago? Like, you knew it was happening 2-3 months ago, didn't you? You had to have known. Like, you had to have known, like, we got the thing for years and years that they were getting rid of UHF and VHF for watching television and switching to digital only. So in Wisconsin, at least, they sent each residence. So if you had your house in one location and then like a cottage up north, something like that, or a cabin up north or whatever, another property where you had an antenna only for, I don't know, watching the news or the weather or something like that, they would send you 2 vouchers to get the little digital converter boxes so that your old TVs would still work. My cigarette almost went out, son of a bitch. Anyway, they knew that was coming for years and years, so we had the vouchers well ahead of time before the switch happened. Like, we had it all set up, ready to go, like months before. Like, you couldn't have sent me this, you could have sent this letter probably freaking 2 years ago, you bastards.
Or when they first knew about that, which should have been somewhere at the beginning of the year.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, man? Like, there was plenty of time in the past to do this.
Yep.
Like, and I could definitely use the upgrade because a little more horsepower is not going to hurt, because I know that it's usually my phone whenever I'm on a stream or running the stream and there's some type of lag, and I was like, oh yeah guys, that's me, because don't got enough horsepower in my S7, which I love the S7 because it has a face button. I don't want to get a phone that doesn't have a face button. I need that face button.
Yeah.
Like, being able to hit that face button and go home, oh god, I love it so much. Like, it's one of my favorite things. What do you mean that's not my password for Twitch, you lying sack of shit?
It's gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, you have the right password, but you gotta remake it. I have to do that
like,
thing.
Unbelievable. Yes, I'm having trouble logging in. Unbelievable.
Yeah, tapping the screen to go home is the weirdest thing ever since I moved to this phone, and I knew that I was going to get that no matter what phone I went to. Because all of them have it's weird. I don't like it.
Like, okay. And then I was going to go on Twitch on my phone, but I was like, oh, you're not updated, you son of a bitch. So let's update that.
Why are we not seeing explosives?
Because I was planning on being on it on a separate device, but maybe it's not going to work out that way. Because that's what I got to do on freaking StreamYard. Like, I got to go on the old Galaxy Core Prime that I have for running YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you're not on it on the YouTube stream, you fall behind because the StreamYard doesn't run as fast as the YouTube stream. So especially if you're not the host and you're co-hosting more so than just being one of the people on the panel. If I was on somebody else's channel, like if I went on Stevie's or on Perps or whatever, like if I was doing that, I don't have to worry about co-hosting per se. But co-hosting to me means you got to be interacting with the people in the chat a little more so than not. Like if Zod's going on a rant or something like that, then I need to be paying a little more attention. Or if, you two are having a conversation over a point, then I can be paying attention to what people are saying. That's why I always feel kind of like an asshole when I go on a rant and then I was like, okay, I got to scroll back on the chat a little bit and see what I missed, because I know that somebody said something or they pointed out something that I said wrong, or they're making a good counterpoint that I would like to talk about, and I was just sitting here ranting like an asshole. Like, I don't know anything that anybody has said in the chat so far.
Well, I mean, it's just my brother. He's gonna
Oh,
head
well,
off
okay.
now. He's gonna go look at charts for stocks.
Noble team, double time it.
Oh, what happened? Oh my god.
Yeah, but that's my older brother, you know, when I mentioned my, I don't know if I've ever done it, but if I mentioned my brother and said the one I, you know, mentioned how much he's an asshole. But, you know, not like a piece of shit. Yeah, that's him. He's the mechanic. That's him.
Gotcha.
I don't think my younger brother is in the chat.
I want to be in here. I want this to be paused, or else I'm going to hear myself in some weird time delay echo.
Technically, right now, with no one showing up, it is hurting my average viewers, but I'm like, I don't.
Well, it only is at the moment because we don't have people in here watching us because I wasn't able to fucking share this.
Yeah, I know it kind of got late for a lot of them.
Move up to the west. We're about to be flanked.
Oh my god.
Huh? Damn it! Covenant.
Some of them looked at their social media.
Here we go.
Why can't I pause this so that I don't hear this fucking weird delay?
I don't know, I don't hear any delay.
Like, I can see you playing the game,
Yep.
and there's no fucking pause option. Or mute? Where the hell is mute?
Oh, on the Discord?
No, not on Discord. On Twitch. I need to be able to mute on Twitch.
Oh, where is it? Let's see. You tap the screen. Hold on, let me pause so I don't die. Because I know there's a mute button. Tap the screen. Damn, where is it? I've seen it on the mobile before. I know mine is just off so you can't, you know, hear it. But where'd it go? I know there's one on the desktop. Are you on the app or Chrome like you said you were? Because if you're on Chrome, there should be one right next to the play pause button.
No, I went on to the app.
Alright. Let's take a look.
This is unbearable.
Let's take a look here.
Holy crap.
I hate it when I get things that pop up from back in 2016 when I'm double checking.
Like, there's gotta be a way around this.
Oh, yeah, there has to be. Because the smart-ass people on the internet say just turn your phone down. I'm like, well, I can mute the YouTube app. I know I can mute the Twitch app. I've done it on the Twitch app.
Okay, maybe I fixed the problem?
Maybe.
No, I think that I did. I went in there and I switched it to chat only, but now I can't see you playing the game until I get it booted up someplace else. Oh. But at least I'm able to see the chat.
Yeah.
So I can live with that. I can live with that. Yeah. Unless, you know, somebody makes a comment on, you know, you getting your head blown off, then I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't see it.
I mean, there's a thing I can click on live on Discord, but I don't know if you can, like, look at that while you're looking at the Twitch chat.
So now I can share it in my own tweet, in a regular tweet, and people will hopefully click on the link and join us and watch you blowing some... What the hell game are you playing? It looked like Halo.
It is Halo. I'm like, which one should I play?
Okay, which one?
Reach.
Ah. So which what do I want to say? What game mode are you playing?
The campaign.
Okay.
That way I can stop it if I have to stop the
campaign.
stream.
The problem I have with more modern shooters is they don't seem to put any effort anymore into building a campaign for everybody that is going to play it by themselves.
Halo's always done a good job. I mean, even
I know, but I was never an Xbox person. Okay, good. It's coming up with my right handle instead of the wrong handle. I was afraid of that being in the chat down there. Be like, oh, it's going to come up with the PB with the numbers after it because that was the first Twitch account. But it didn't. Whew. So I wonder if I can figure this out. Let's go into Twitter again because, oh man. So I slept the entire day away. I didn't expect to do that because...
I did that. I did that too. I got out of the shower and pretty much got my day going around 12:30 today.
So I was behind on, I had like 7 or 8 DMs / group chats that hadn't been looked at. Then I had some text messages that needed to be checked, and I was like, holy fucking shit, what time is it? It's 7:30 p.m. my time, and the show started at 8 p.m. I was like, oh my god.
The whole day you slept away pretty much.
Yep, I was like, oh, didn't plan that.
Mine was just a result of oversleeping from whenever I passed out last night.
Ah.
My dog didn't even...
Oh my god. Okay, so peek behind the curtain. I don't know if anybody else is watching because I'm looking at Twitter at the moment because I didn't get it pulled up on my other machine because it's being stupid. And I was still trying to, get it sorted out because I don't know what the frickin' password's supposed to be. And whatever. Anyway. Somebody asked me for the stream that we did a long time ago for the Flat Earth. Do you remember that one, Husky?
Was that last week? When we made fun of them?
No. We did make fun of them last week, but they were asking for the stream we did when we were talking about the Flat Earth like a year ago or more.
Took me
like it was it was one of the right, so it was one of the what do I want to say, predetermined topics for the stream. It wasn't just something that popped up and we talked about it for a little bit. So I went through his channel and I was like, okay, I'll look at all the late night talks that are listed here, and I start scrolling through, and most of them are listed pretty well because Mad Squirrel went through, and all of the ones that she did thumbnails for, she also changed the title around. So I don't know if she like fucking listened through them super fast or like jumped through them and was like, okay, they talked about this and this and this. I was like, holy fuck, man, what a professional. Anyway, I'm sitting here scrolling through. I can't find it. And I was like, well, he has some of them in late night talks. He's got like some of them in late night weekends and a different playlist. I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to just go through his channel and try and fucking scroll. So I went, I'll do this. I went Flat Earth General Zod's Fandom Zone search. That's what I did on YouTube. And it was like the 5th or 6th video, something like that. And I was like, oh man, I can't believe that I was able to find it that easily. Usually YouTube frickin' tag search, which is what I call that, by just taking whatever terms that you want to combine together and then, search for it. They usually don't work that well. So I found it and I shared it to the group chat to the person who was looking for it. So now I'm reading through that group chat right now because I was going to share this stream link there. And the person said thank you. Zod responded with so many shows. How he found it. I literally said in the group chat how I found it, and I sent a screenshot of me searching Flat Earth General Zod's fandom zone and said, wow, I can't believe it worked this time. And he couldn't be bothered to look, I don't know, 5 or 6 messages above to see that's how I found it. Like, what a damn putz. Unbelievable. I can't believe, how can somebody like this exist on the internet? He's getting paid by the internet. It's amazing to me.
Well, I'm getting paid technically because there's not a lot though. I can't.
So how does it work here? How does it work here? Like, I know exactly how it works on YouTube in the sense of you watch a video, it plays an ad, and for how long you watch the ad determines how much you get paid for the ad, and then it's the predetermined percentage that you've already agreed to, that everybody agrees to, unless you've, you know, negotiated some sweetheart deal because you have millions and millions of subscribers like Mr.Beast.
So how it works here is by donating bits, or subbing. Subbing depends. It can be on sale for like $3, but most of the time it is $5 and you sub for a month. That's how you make money. Subs can give benefits such as not seeing ads. Some people have it so that only the subs can see the previous streams, which I haven't really felt great about doing that yet. Yeah, sub, you don't get ads. You also get benefits in the chat, such as if I decide to put it in sub-only mode because the chat's out of hand, you can still talk. But technically you're a moderator, so you get past that no matter what. But you know, people who aren't can't get, you know, that. One elite.
Okay. So if you pay the $5, does that $5 come directly to you, or how much does Twitch take from that?
Yeah. Cameron Reeves just followed, thank you. Twitch does take a percentage of that.
Carmen's here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, we got one. I'm trying to work the link through Twitter to get more people to show up. But, you know, yeah. Some people it's going to work for, and some people it's not, because, you know, Twitch is funky. If you still have to make the account, I guess, right? Can you watch as a guest?
Can you watch as a guest on Twitch? I think so. It's just, you know, won't show you in the chat. I got out of the vehicle, and so did the AI. Motherfucker. They won't come back in. This is one of the stupid times. Usually they jump right back in.
Charlie 6, does anyone read? We were attacked by Covenant forces. The Covenant is en reach. I repeat, the Covenant is en reach.
I was trying to avoid...
Who's they?
The AI. They're over there. They're dumbasses.
Wait, the AI in Halo?
Yes. Oh, AIs are stupid.
I mean, no, they're not. I would be inclined to agree with you, but I've played at least a handful of games where the AI is not stupid, where I was like, holy fucking shit, man, like, how are you making all of the perfect moves? And that's outside of the fact where anytime I've played Digital Monopoly, I've always lost, because for whatever reason the computer makes...
Enemy AI is good.
It's the Covenant.
We know, Corporal.
Okay.
I was talking about my allied ones acting stupid, which is usually normal for AI. But I've never had that problem before in Halo Reach. where they just jump out and stay out, unless, you know, actually get to this part.
I don't know what this part is, guy. Like, I told you earlier that I cannot see the game yet, and I really can't see the game because I'm trying to send the link to people on Twitter.
Yeah. They need it. I can't believe they don't have that.
So now I'm trying to send the link to people in DMs and tell people what I'm doing or what I'm not doing, which is, you know, paying attention to anybody on Twitch right now. I'm sorry, Tanya. Can't see what you're saying back. Because I can only look at one thing at a time. Like if I had it up on the other device, I'd be able to look at two at once. Can't. I can only look at one at a time. And I don't have a big enough device to split the screen and be able to see everything. You know what I mean? Like it can split it, but it won't split it with a large enough screen for it to update, because I've tried that before. And I was like, oh, people have been saying stuff on YouTube. Son of a bitch, I guess that didn't work. Whoops.
Damn, wants me in the other one.
Other what?
The other thing. Hello, Huge Coffee. They said, hi, PB, I'm here for the after party. It's coffee.
I knew exactly who it was when you said the name, and you still pronounced it wrong.
But in this is it says Huge Coffee.
It's Kaffa. Or is it? Or does it say coffee?
It does say coffee. The Kaffa is the other one who says it's Kaffa. But yeah, their name is Huge Coffee on here, and I'm gonna call them by their Twitch name.
Oh, why does it? Okay, this is upsetting. When I'm gone, the chat does not update. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It won't show me what's going on.
I know what it is with Twitch. Sometimes it does work when you're a moderator. You can see the previous chat, because I've had that before. And sometimes it'll just stop it when you hop away. Hello, GD. That GDR Mew. How are you doing tonight?
Mew?
Mew. Yes.
Like a cat?
Yes, I believe that's Mew.
So that, I don't know if I'm supposed to be giving away names. I know who it's supposed to be. She'll have to say if we can say what her name is. I don't know.
It says Rebecca here.
Okay. Yes.
They said it, so we are all right.
That's good.
Let's see who followed. I have to click my little activity feed because it's easier to read it. Scooter Damaje. I butchered that name. There's so many names you can easily butcher. Scooter Dame J.
Oh, that's
followed
for
the
sure.
channel. Thank you for the follow, Scooter.
Do you have any idea who that is?
No, not everyone. Let's see who else.
So Huge Coffee isn't Kaffa?
No, Kaffa said. Kaffa spelled K-A-F-F-E, right?
Yeah, I don't see anyone in the chat with that name.
Huge Coffee is Kaffa because they said that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's one of the ones that I couldn't see. Okay. Gotcha. And Janie said that she was here, but it wasn't letting her interact. Like, she could hear us, but the name wasn't letting her interact. I have to go back and look at what she said to me.
I know you have to click and accept my chat rules, but that's like
man, it's right,
like
that's the other thing.
You have a chat rules which are nice, and you can set them up so people see it when you click the chat. Which, what I remember what I wrote is, don't be a spammy jackass, and don't post links because a bot will time you out.
Right. Which, I don't know, seems reasonable to me.
Yep. Well, I also had a problem with bots.
You have a problem with bots?
Yeah, they just come and post links, advertise stuff, and that's why I made my stream elements bot time people out if they do that. Because
the Discord. Now you we barely got people to Twitch guy. Now you're trying to get him onto the Discord?
I'm not trying to get him on the Discord. The pre-programs. I still haven't put the what is it? I can't remember the archive channel. I still have to program onto the machine.
Carmen says, "Hey PB, what happened with YouTube?"
Just about there.
I killed YouTube. We're partying here. Where we party. Just like Zara's stream, you can donate money here.
No, we're what, we talked about this 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, we're just expanding reach, brand, whatever, both at the same time, I guess, really.
We do have a Prophecy Culture Twitch, but this one is more established as a Twitch channel, so we'll probably be streaming here, and then I'll probably go more active on the Prophecy Culture Twitch as the channel starts picking up.
Can't see a thing. Noble 6, turn on your...
Oh. Scooter Dimage says, how do I confirm my email? Where do I put the numbers?
Go easy.
I think that's something else I forget.
I mean, I have no idea.
There's a verify. It's a verify. Not in this chat. I know that.
Where's the rest
Game
of
won't let me turn on the damn night vision unless
Scooter, who are you, Scooter?
It sounded bad on the comms.
All right.
Why do I feel like I know who Scooter
Okay, you
is?
combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage.
Skidding.
Found something.
Scooter,
I'll
are
take
you
that,
on
sis. Not your domain.
Are you on mobile or are you on browser? I can help you with your audio problem.
It's alright. We're not gonna hurt you.
I'm pretty sure I have audio. This thing's telling me I have audio. I'm gonna go to my phone and check the audio. Otherwise, you guys are gonna get this stupid echo.
I mean, I'm not worried about Rebecca's state of mind, and now I'm very curious to know what her Discord handle is. Very curious. All of mine are the same. Can I hear the stream?
No, the Scooter can't hear the stream.
Oh.
Once again, I'm going to ask you, are you browser or are you mobile? Because if you are mobile and it's muted, we're going to have to figure out what's going on so then PB can mute his mobile. If you're on desktop, make sure the mute is not muted by the... you scroll over to where my feed is, and there should be a thing that looks like a unmute button.
Husky, you know what I'm going to say to you because you just said something hilarious.
What?
She said she can't hear the stream, but you keep saying a question out loud instead of typing it.
I can't. You can't. PB, be my translator. Translate to the chat, please.
Oh man.
Busy.
Yeah, okay, I can. You killed me with that one right there. I was like, did he really just ask somebody with his voice that can't hear him?
You don't think about that all the time.
Oh my god.
Especially if you're doing...
I know, it's like the power going out, and you go in and flip the light.
Yeah.
What side of it?
Well, you want me to say, are you app or desktop, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Chat, you can help too. Or not. I mean, I'm not forcing you.
Yeah, I mean, they can troll for all, we care. We just care that they're here. So, okay, with 6 viewers, does your average go up? And if I'm at chat only, does that count as a viewer?
I think you still count if you're in here. But I've
Okay,
had it
good.
where there's like 6 people talking like this, and then it's like, no, you got 1, and the people are still talking because Twitch is weird that way sometimes.
Okay.
Stupidly late with the energy sword chasing me down. Oh, no! I got owned. I hate that one. I hate that motherfucker when he decides to pull out his damn energy sword.
We're talking about energy swords now. Crikey. Oh! Carmen's back. No, machine, why can't you just work for me? I don't understand. Oh, maybe because I'm trying to log in with my email instead of logging in with my username. That'd make a difference, hey?
Yep.
What a fucking idiot.
Fuck. Now I'm gonna probably die to the other one who basically has this gun, like pretty much like a grenade launcher, let's say. Unless the AI took out the other elite.
Waiting to see if they respond in the chat. Let's see if this frickin' works.
Oh crap. Damn.
Nope, wrong password still.
There's more.
Wasn't paying attention to my ammo, and I've been playing so many different games that I press the wrong button to switch weapons.
Damn you, Twitch. Why can't you just remember things for me? So I guess I needed Chrome to remember this one.
Nice.
Did Scooter respond yet? I don't see a response.
No, I don't see a response yet. Hopefully Scooter didn't go out. Actually, I can see if Scooter's still in the chat. Because you can see anyone if they're... Yeah, Scooter's still in the chat. Tank
Okay.
Scooter? I guess.
What do you mean, Carmen, you weren't missed here? It's not that you weren't missed. It's that we're trying to figure out an issue that somebody else was having. Right?
Yes. Sweet. Move fast.
Cat needs you to reset a junction. Do it and get back here.
Damn, if I just moved faster, I would have beaten the rival Scooter.
I knew it. Scooter is Janie.
Alright.
How long?
If it's mobile,
No, we don't.
no idea. I have no idea why it's
If it's mobile, I'm guessing that she has it on, unless she can see the screen. I would guess that it was on chat only, because that's what I did. I switched it to chat only so that I didn't have the issue of hearing everybody in the background.
Yeah.
It was a problem.
Find out what she knows.
Or hearing, I shouldn't say hearing everybody, haha, of hearing myself and you on a delay, because I would talk and then it's 6-7 seconds later it would start me talking, so then I would hear myself talking as I'm talking, and it's a real fucking problem. I can keep my train of thought going and not have it be an issue, but in order to have the conversation, I couldn't hear anything that you were saying clearly back, because either I was talking over the top of it or you were talking over the top of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
At least in my ear.
That's what he is sometimes.
Yeah.
She just lost her father. She needs
Oh, Kafra's leaving.
Yeah.
Of course she has to work. On a Saturday?
Get her on her feet.
To work on a Saturday?
Body stays.
Why?
you, sir.
That's terrible. I'll be working
That's all right.
Saturdays.
You take
She
care,
said she's gonna have to work on Sunday too.
Take care.
It's patchy, but it's there.
Yeah, be careful.
Let's not touch anything.
Don't catch any
We
viruses.
want to ground this place.
Don't catch humans.
That'd be awful.
They're very terrible.
Stay away from the bears.
Colonel, this is Noble 1.
I think they
There are
got
no
bears in that
rebels.
country,
The Covenant are on reach.
right?
Acknowledge?
They got bears in Northern Europe, don't they?
Yeah.
Affirmative. It's the winter
they
Oh my
do.
God, you work 7 days a week?
God help us
I know
all.
there's bears in Russia. So pretty sure there's bears everywhere else. That's interesting now with MCC. It's been a while. It shows an Xbox controller next to my name. I'm pretty sure it does that so you can tell which users are on PC and which users are on Xbox because it's on Steam. Which I would buy it on Steam and play it on my computer too. If I had a hard drive. I'm running low on room. I'll probably not be able to make videos soon. This will probably be my only form of making content. Because I'm liquid. I mean, I am saving up for a hard drive so I can still make stuff. But like videos, I've looked at my files and videos, especially when I did the gaming ones, they take up a lot of room on your hard drive.
Be advised, Kilo 3-3 and Kilo 3-4.
Yep, it's a lot of motion.
Too hot. Roger that. Dot, stand
They
by
don't
for
compress.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates received. Initiate immediate course.
I mean, unless you're playing something like Tetris, where most of the screen doesn't move at all.
From a Corvette-class Covenant vessel. Due to the sensitive nature of this facility, use of orbital rounds has been
which they're HD because that's what my
Regrettably,
capture
my
card
efforts to
captures
obtain
in.
relevant data on enemy forces
Good
have
thing I
been
don't have a
unsuccessful.
4K capture
However,
card.
current
Well, that would
defensive
be
forces are
completely
insufficient.
useless if I had a 4K
Only has
capture
requested
card
Team
because
Noble's direct intervention
none
to
of my
help
consoles
secure
can
Sword
afford
Base.
4K. That's right,
All right,
guys.
people.
This is
We're stuck with that
basically like
ship
the
for the time
first,
being.
second
Focus
year
on the hostile
Xbox.
infantry. Give those troopers
I
a
got
hand.
this Xbox the same day Master Chief
Cat
Collection
6,
came
you're out
out,
here. George Emil, you're next. Get prepped.
which was
Let's
back
move,
in
Lieutenant.
2014, 15. I wanna say.
Cat,
Okay.
6. Push back the attack on Sword Base. Find out what we're dealing with.
Roger
A
that.
lot of
Bring your
bugs
strike
with this
me.
game when it first came out. It still doesn't think I beat Halo 2 on Legendary, and I've been trying to
Knock some
redo
heads,
it again, but Halo 2 Legendary makes you cry. He's hiding because everything is broken. And that's the thing that pissed me off the most. Though, was like beating. It's like, yeah, you still have one level to beat on. So if you like just a little bit, you haven't beaten on Legendary. I'm like, I did.
So how long did that take you?
Forever. I still haven't redone it.
Enemy contact.
I keep trying to do it, and the first mission is hard because you run out of ammo very quickly, and all the enemies are bullet sponges.
All about the fine tuning. This is the place.
Because
Okay.
it was the legendary these broken up Halo 2, which is why it's the hardest legendary in all of Halo. Like the sniper jackals can one-shot you. Like people always complain it's like broken and stuff. I'm like, I don't think it's broken. I just think it's hyper realistic. Such as if you were the Master Chief, you'd be dead.
You'd be dead. Are you paying attention to the chat, guy?
Yes, I can see that. Mew says they wish they could do Halo, but sadly with their laptop and having no mouse, it'd be rotten at shooting. I mean, the mouse isn't that much, but if you want to, connect that mouse, which is usually
Okay, so here's the question. Here's the question.
Yes.
If I send someone the link on Twitter, and they click the link on Twitter, and it just opens there. That counts as being on a desktop mobile, right?
I think so.
Okay, so what does that look like, and where do you have to go to turn the sound on?
I don't know if it's like straight from there. I know when I've clicked the links when I used to have it on my phone, it would just bring me to the
I know.
So, it not having any audio on mobile, I can't answer that question. Because we tried figuring out how to do tweets. But they can see video, right?
I mean, I thought so.
Interesting. I've never encountered this problem before with Twitch on mobile.
I know it's a real thing apparently. I don't fucking know. I'm not an expert. You know how I learn stuff? I click a button, I see what happens, I go, oh, apparently that wasn't it. Click another button, see what happens. Oh, apparently that wasn't it. So when it's clicking a series of buttons at the same time, I'm fucked.
I hate those.
They're like, no, you have to click all three of these at the same time. And I was like, well, how the fuck was I ever going to figure that out? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I feel the same way, Neil, with you being on laptop. I'm on desktop and I usually use desktop. So it's like people that know these problems are people who commonly use it on mobile.
Janie said, it's still until I press the play triangle.
Play the play
and
triangle.
Then I see him, but no sound.
You can see it, no sound.
I don't know.
I'd say click on another stream if it has the same problem. But I think you can close out of my stream and click my stream if you're following, because it should have it in your thing and see if that works. Because if you're following, you don't need to press the Twitter link anymore, and you should be able to have it in the results. I have one solution that may work, which is deleting the app and re-downloading it.
She's not on the app.
Oh wait, so it's on desktop, right? Scroll over to this.
She's on an iPad, watching it through Twitter. I sent her the link on Twitter. She clicked on the link, and it's open through Twitter.
On an iPad, and it's on a desktop thing. Well, let's say it's the closest thing to desktop.
Right.
I know when you click the center of the screen, maybe there's a pot. Because okay, so here's what my desktop looks like. I scroll over to the screen with my mouse cursor. I have a pause play button. I have this mute unmute button next to the pause play button. If you just tap the screen, yeah. But then, then you got like the full screen, theater mode, the clip button, picture in a picture, and a settings button. But, damn. I've had it on.
I'm gonna figure it out here in a moment. I bet. I have faith.
PB is the troubleshooting. Is going to be the big tech guy
Head for the
tonight.
main gate to the east. I'll brief you as you go.
Sword control, I see a target locator. Any artillery support in the area?
So, I'm trying to put myself into the same position by clicking on the link where I sent it on my other device. So let's see what the hell happened. I clicked start watching. I can hear it. Oh, there's an echo.
Oh, now I can hear you through that. That's great. That's fantastic.
So on the screen, after it starts playing, I see a square and a speaker, right?
Yes. You should see a speaker.
Yep. So, if I click on the speaker. There we go. Now it's played and muted.
Nice. I was trying to get the thing where I know you can't see, but there's 2 race, and then you can take them both out with one. I did it in the old Halo Reach. Can't do it in. I forgot how I did it, so that's all right. I was gonna try to do it again.
I mean, that's what you should do again, for sure.
Yeah.
Is anybody saying anything in the chat? Because I can't see it.
The old Farragut station has its own comms array. That should bring us back online with command.
Yeah, Mew said I think is the media sounds she has to churn up. Scooter's on the phone, sound options on her phone might be down. That's what Mew said. That was the last thing was the laptop.
You can call her Rebecca, unless you didn't remember.
I told you.
Oh, might be there.
I'm calling everyone by their Twitch names.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is my domain now. The one domain where the algorithm and stuff was nice to me. Took a long time.
Yeah, and you actually made it to what the hell is it? You have to make it to
affiliate
50 followers or what? Or yeah, they call it affiliate.
Yeah.
You did that without piggybacking off of a YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of subs.
Yep. It was a hard road, but there was a lot of people I saw got it. The only person that there's one person that got it way faster than me. Like the fastest person I saw. You guys might. He's LaShawn. His name's LaShawn. You might see him if you're looking at like the leaderboards for like bit race, whatever. And from I met him through Discord through like Halo communities and stuff. And when he went live for 7 days and his average and everything was up, and everyone followed him and got pretty much at the end of the week he was too busy talking, I thought, but he was affiliated. The one guy that had
in a week?
In a full week, because it told you it has to be 7 days, 50 followers, 7 days, over 3 viewers out.
Okay.
And then you have to stream like a certain amount of hours, which is easy to get if you're streaming for more than 2 hours a night. Trevor Durant,
gotcha.
Who, he does drum and stuff too, and stuff. He had to go live a couple extra days because he just usually go live once a week, but he had to shovel in a few of them and make sure they were over an hour or 2 because it didn't count some of the really short streams as days.
That was.
So if you're on Twitch, try to make your streams at least 2 hours minimum. I know an hour and 30 minutes is probably good.
Oh my God, that's a laughing Asian. What is this laughing Asian Rebecca just sent?
It's one of the Twitch emotes. I can scroll.
The hell's that? A Twitch emote?
Yeah. This is Max Low. Lol.
That's a a Max lol.
That was Scooter. The only reason you could see a couple of comments is that with Twitch if you refresh Twitch, it'll hide some of the other comments. I don't know why Twitch has done that, but it's always done that for the longest time. Pretty much ever since I've been using it.
Unlock emotes? What did you have to do to unlock emotes? That's a thing?
Mew, I would have to unlock emotes. I mean, not all the emotes are locked. There's my emotes locked though, because subscribers get it. That's the other thing subscribers do. I gotta get some more emotes made. I have to talk to the person that made me. They did a great job on that.
No, Rebecca, you're way better at it than we are. Way better. I don't know Twitch. I don't know how it works. The ins and outs and the outs and ins. I mean, I guess I know Twitch better than I know Discord. Like, I don't know any. Discord is, all I see is hashtag for everything, and that's
Those
like how you separate
channels.
stuff.
Yeah, that's just the channels, and that's how like the reason why it has that is so if I like put in like if somebody's talking, something's open.
Carmen's leaving.
So you can jump to the channels, or like if mods are talking like, hey, keep an eye on this channel and use hashtag that.
I forgot that she was here too. I'm sorry, Carmen.
Alright, have a good one, Carmen. Thank you for coming.
Yep, we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night on whatever stream that me and Zod are doing. I don't know what the hell he wants to talk about.
Just lead the way.
Rebecca
I wanted
said...
to tell Scooter something.
Okay, well, she can hear you.
No, she can hear me?
I'm pretty sure she can hear us.
I recommend the app for mobile. Because I remember before they had a mobile app, and that was the only way I could watch Twitch, because not all the time the family would let me watch it on a computer, because we only have one computer. And, stupid thing on the computer. And, yeah, not the best thing if you're just going through, like, that way on Twitch. This guy shoots stupid things, so I gotta make sure he don't hit me. No, it's like a cannon, it's only in Halo Reach, it's a cool gun. Right? It's fun to use too, but it shoots sticky grenades, so... Damn, I got his shields.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure and I fell. I'm pretty sure he's regenerated by now. I always take this guy on this part and slows me down every time. Yeah.
See, I thought I could see the game on the other device, but it keeps on doing a minor refresh and then it doesn't keep up.
Nice work, Spartans.
By the way,
head to Farragut Station and get that comms array up and running.
Make sure
Spartans, this is Sword Control.
the AI
Thought you
cat,
could use some mobile firepower.
the Spartan, does not.
Take that hog.
Make sure they never ever drive a Warthog, ever. Because they will drive you off the cliff. Every single time. Every single time. So,
Really?
So, yeah, it's so bad that it became a meme.
So, Rebecca said, I watched Mission Impossible Rogue Nation with the family tonight. Laugh out loud. So if you find Cyber's driving here nauseous, wait till you see that driving. Have you seen that movie?
No.
That's the one with Superman in it, right? That's the newest one or not?
I haven't kept up on the Mission Impossible movies. I don't think I've really seen them. Parts of them.
I don't know if I've ever sat through one entire one from cover to cover either.
Yeah. The Scooter's getting the app.
I see that.
We need to get that comms array online.
Damn.
I know, it's going to be weird. You're going to keep calling them by their Twitch names, and I'm going to continue to not. At least as long as I know who they are. I mean, if somebody shows up and they're using a different Twitch name and they're like, you don't know who I am, I'll be like, okay, I guess if you don't want to say who you are, that's fine. I'm not going to sit here and play games. Husky's the one playing games. Like, it's not that big of a me. We're a lot of work? How are we a lot of work?
I'm high maintenance. I just had to make that comment though.
Janie said I didn't want to use a name that 300 other people use. Well, nobody else uses the name Pop Culture PB.
Let's search the area for a generator.
I got away with that. You see any other cybernetic huskies out there?
No, but apparently some other people saying someone got to that name before I could on Xbox when I wanted to change my name. So I'm stuck with my old one that I made when I pretty much got Xbox, which was heavily inspired by Minecraft, which I paused the game right now so you guys can see, kind of on the upper right, the name. Even that one wasn't available. It wasn't supposed to have the 99 in it. I mean, it says I can change it to CyberHusky now, but it's gotta have like a weird number on it for the old Xbox 360 stuff. I'm like, can I choose a number? Because I'd prefer to have 99 after it. For the old Xbox One, if you can just make it normal on the Xbox
One. Rebecca said it's no 5 Mission Impossible. I feel like I'm reading that backwards.
Number 5.
I'm on you 6.
Oh. Like 5 is the best one?
No, I think that's the one they're watching. It's the fifth Mission Impossible movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the... It's not a period. Gotcha. It makes sense now. Jesus Christ. Like, how loud is the game to the people who are watching compared to how loud we are while we're talking? Like, is it the volume of background noise?
It should be softer, because when I started, everyone said, because I had them all the settings on max, everyone said the game's louder than your voice, the game's louder than your voice. The voice was up, so I turned the game volume down a lot through like my AirPS and such. So, ask the chat, how's the sound? Game sound?
Like, how is the sound of us?
The game. I know we're fine. I know we're fine.
Janie said I should have gone with fuck the bears. I'm changing it if it lets me later. Pretty sure you can change your, what do I want to say, username, can't you?
Yeah, you can change your username. I don't know. I know you can't change it for 90 days when you change it. You know, like YouTube. It's like, now you gotta stay with this one for 90 days. You can't change it again. Alright, Twitch.
Okay. Rebecca said, sounds good. Cyber is a bit quiet. Like, quiet. Oh, she winky face. Never mind. Like,
talk quiet though right now.
I don't think she means your physical volume. I mean, I think she was making a little joke of you're not saying much again.
What? Talking to myself in the game. getting shot.
Like, you don't have to talk to yourself in the game. There's another person here.
Well, I know, but I was like, when he hit me, and I said, "Where the hell is he?" I mean, I have to look for him. Yes, I can see that again. Oh, last one.
So, do you remember the one topic you said we were going to talk about here?
Yeah, which one was it? The Mr.Beast one that you wanted?
Mr.Beast.
Feel free to
go. How do you feel about Mr.Beast? I'm wondering.
I will say this, and for a while I almost made a joke on it too because my brother suggested it. So we're like, how did he get all that money? And my brother's like, we should see his knees. He probably sucks dick, right? And he's a nice guy. I mean, Mr.Beast, I believe he's a nice guy. He's done a lot of good things, like, you know, the tree thing was a really good thing. I believe he inherently is a good person, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. That means BB has something else to say.
No, you're right. I have no evidence to the contrary to show how he is like, oh, well, he's just doing this to cover up all of these bad things that he did in his past. Right, yeah. All I see is good stuff.
He's a good person. And I've never watched this channel and really cared much for his stuff, and I'll be honest with that. But the money he has and the amount he has, when people say, oh, he is a sellout, people. And being a sellout comes down to your own moral standards if you want to sell it that much. And
yes.
Before I continue, I know there's channels out there that I watch and I'm fine with that do sell out, but they have to sell out because no matter what they do, YouTube will demonetize them because their channels involve guns.
So, I had... I gotta take a drink before I frickin' say all this, because, you know, my mouth might go a little dry.
Yeah,
I had no idea who Mr.Beast was until, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, something like that. Maybe a little more.
I've known him a little bit longer just because he was in my results.
Right, I had no idea who was. I got either somebody that I am friends with or follow or whatever retweeted something of his, or it got recommended to me, one of the two. So, I see this tweet from Mr.Beast that says, I guarantee you, when I die, I will have zero money in the bank. You know, I'll have the receipts to prove it, blah, blah, blah. I mean, this guy's what, in his 30s or some shit like that? Like, he's very, very young still. Like, he's not old at all. And he's worth millions and millions of dollars. And I was like, you can do that right now, guy. Ain't nothing stopping you from taking every red fucking cent that you ever bring in and immediately giving it away. Not making anybody earn it, not paying people for their efforts. You can immediately just give it away. And then I decided, you know what? Let's do just a minimal amount of research on why everybody loves this guy. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't entirely understand it. So I just went to his YouTube page and I was like, how is it that somebody with his few million subs, you know, he has a few different channels or whatever, and he's got millions of subs here, millions of subs there, he's getting minimum 10 million views on every video he puts out. Every fucking one. Some of them are like 20 million, 30 million, 40 million. And they're like for fun or a challenge or something like that, but it's not anything super spectacular or anything like that. It's not anything that somebody's put an extraordinary amount of editing into or anything. And I couldn't figure out why exactly he was getting all of this traffic, compared to somebody like the King PewDiePie. Like, he has over 100 million subscribers, and he'll put out a video, and he'll be lucky if he gets 1 million views on it. Like, the math on that was, okay, it makes sense to me. You get 10%. 10% on a video you put out. This guy is getting more views than subs, or more views than he has subs, every fucking time. And it was blowing my goddamn mind. And they're like, oh, well, he's just this nice guy. He's always giving stuff away. And I was like, you do realize that everything that he's doing here, like he said in one of the thumbnails or the video titles or something, he's like, this cost me $100,000. And I was like, no, it cost you literally nothing, because this is your business, as in you do YouTube exclusively as a job. That's where you make all of your money, whether it is the direct money from YouTube or the endorsements that you've gotten off of YouTube. All of your money is literally YouTube/social media based. It's not like you were famous and popular before that, like if somebody like Shaq, who was a basketball player, then decided to start making YouTube videos and did the same thing, I would understand why immediately he'd start getting followers and shit like that. Or like when Brie Larson made her YouTube channel and she was like, boom, 100,000 subscribers in a week. And I was like, yeah, she's a celebrity. That makes perfect sense to me.
Created a channel and said he won't upload his first video until he reaches 1 million subs, which he got by the next day.
Exactly. Stuff like that makes perfect sense. But this guy, he's not doing anything that doesn't make himself look good. And I will guarantee you that there are plenty of things out there that he does in his personal life, and plenty of things that he believes in his personal life that are going to piss off several million of the people that watch these videos. But they go, oh, but look at this. He spent $100,000 of his own money for these people. And I went, no, he didn't. He wrote off $100,000 of business expense as a loss. That's what he did. Like, he didn't lose anything. What are you talking about? He's not this great guy the way that everybody thinks that he is. He has this great image that he's been able to put up on the internet, but I don't know if you would do the same thing that the private investigator that the nameless one hired to dig up dirt on Johnny Depp. I don't know if he went around asking 100 people if he wouldn't be able to get some shit stories the way that he was not able to get any stories about Johnny Depp. Like, I don't think that he's on that same, he's not on that level. He's only doing these things, at least from what I can tell, like, who has to put out a tweet to say, hey guys, I know that I'm worth millions right now, but don't worry, when I die, I'm going to do the Bill Gates and give everything away. Okay, why the fuck are you telling us that now? Did you do something wrong that you're feeling guilty about something that you had to do it? How about you just continue to live your life, guy, and be like, hey guys, we're doing this charity event, blah, blah, blah. Like, people would be, or I don't know about other people, I would be much more receptive to you just saying, hey, I'm doing this charity event, and since I have this reach of millions of subscribers on YouTube and millions of followers on all of these other social media platforms, I'm going to get the word out that we're doing it. And I'd be like, oh, cool. Instead of saying, hey, I'm going to live it up while I can, but when I die, don't worry, I'll give it all away. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that's my problem with that fucking guy. So I know I went on another rant, and now there's all kinds of comments back and forth in the chat that I didn't read at all. And we were just talking about that off stream, were we not? Like, I don't know how to do that, because I can talk and read at the same time, but I feel like I get more, what do I want to say, what's the word for it? Like, whatever the opposite of distracted would be. And it's not necessarily the focus, but I can get more in-depth, or I can get more focused, which is not the word, though. I can get the point across more easily and have more gusto behind it if I'm not trying to read comments while I'm going on this rant about something.
I'm enjoying having.
But then I try and go back and read them and catch up and be like, oh, yep, now I'm getting roasted because I said 16-pound steak. Whoops, instead of 16-ounce steak. Never lived that one down. Jesus Christ, hilarious.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be up on the archive. I know this is out, but this will be up on the archive channel Monday. For anyone who wants to rewatch, or if there's something new.
Oh my God! Unbelievable! What? Did you read the chat?
Are you talking about the Snyder Cut comment?
Yes, that's exactly so. I'm sitting here, I was like, okay. I got to the point where I was like, I'm reading the chat, and I was like, okay, it's just, so from what I can tell, it's Rebecca and Janie having a conversation back and forth. And Rebecca goes, shh, PB is watching us. And then, sure as shit, hashtag Snyder Cut rant, please, so I can go back to talking to Scooter about...
Uh-oh. PB, you still there? Are you alive? Let's see, he's still in here, right? Let me check. PB, something's wrong with your audio. Oh, it might be on my end, so hold on, I'll disconnect quick. Did that fix it? PB? Oh no! Oh no! I don't hear you.
Because polish! Do you know how much polish costs? Like, this is some expensive Indian fucking polish here, man. The import cost on this polish for the... What?
You cut out, and I was trying to figure out if it was Discord or not, and then you came back on polish.
Damn it. See? I got so worked up about the Snyder Cut, Discord did not appreciate it. Fucking A.
Keep moving up, Noble Six.
Yeah, $70 million for polish, guy. $70 million for polish. No. It wasn't just for polish. It wasn't for this expensive imported polish to go all over the Snyder Cut. We added scenes. And they're like, oh, really? You added... Well, how much did you add? We added 4 minutes of scenes. 4 whole minutes. It's going to change the entire fucking context of the film. Without these 4 minutes of Snyder Cut, you'd have no idea what the Snyder Cut meant. And here is a picture to show you exactly what it is. And what is it? It's the Joker sitting on the shitter. Oh, so what you're telling me is the analogy to the Snyder Cut is it's a shit show. A literal... You never saw that picture?
No, I'm glad I didn't. I saw the one that Perp put up the other night.
Oh my, no, the stupid Joker Jesus or some shit like that, or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Anyway, no, there's a picture where it's the Joker, Jared Leto, whatever,
no, it's
sitting...
It's Jared Leto, it's not the Joker. We all know who the Joker is.
Right, he's sitting He's sitting on the fucking toilet in a fucking stall, and the door is open, and Batman's just standing there looking at him, and it's just a still frame. That's it. And I was like, wow, this is how you decide to plug the movie? No analogy could be more perfect, Zach. Thank you so much. Like, and that tells me, oh no, he's releasing it all at once, but in between each part, it's gonna say part 2, part 3, and then I don't remember who it was in the chat. I wish I could, because it's excellent freaking comment. They go, Zack Snyder's really trying to turn a movie into a book? I was like, oh my god, he is! Why are you like, I understand having to put text up on a screen when you're watching a movie like The Guardians of the Galaxy, and you have no idea where the fuck you are, so they're like, oh, this is the planet that we're on. Okay, whatever. Or if you jump to some place in the movie and you're like, I have no idea what's going on right now, and they just quickly flash a little text up and they're like, boom, here it is, and you go, wow, that was super helpful, didn't slow anything down, didn't distract me from anything at all. But what he's going to do is essentially a hard cut to black and throw up a frickin' card that says part 2.
Actually,
I was like,
you know
what
it
the
fuck? It
fuck?
sounds like he's making a shitty theater production, a movie. If those are going to be throughout the whole movie.
But don't worry. It's gonna be nice and shiny with all of that imported polish. And it's $70 million worth of polish there, guy. Don't sell the polish short. Like, holy fucking shit. And I don't understand the anyone out there that goes, he did it for the fans. It's just for, if you're not a fan of his, well then it's not made for you. You're right, it's not made for me. It wasn't made for anyone. It was made for one man's ego exclusively. And just the fact that you think you're going to get enjoyment out of it, did you not get enjoyment from Joker with Joaquin Phoenix? Did you not enjoy that movie? Because I'll tell you this much, they can make another one of those for, what was it? Only $55 million. That's $15 million cheaper on the short end. On the short end. They made the movie and promoted the movie for the same amount of money that they polished the Snyder turd with. The same exact fucking amount. But you're telling me that this is a good use of resources because it's for the fans, when you are the same fucking person who told me for years that it already existed. Well, if it already fucking existed, why in the fuck didn't you just fucking release it, Zach? Nothing was stopping you from going, oh, I was hacked. That's what every other fucking celebrity does when they do something they're not supposed to. Oh, I had a bad post on the internet that I'm getting backlash for. I 100% endorse exactly what I said, but I'm receiving too much flack right now, so if I just come out and say I was hacked 12 hours ago, then it'll be okay. So just tell them. We all knew that the Snyder Cut was on your hard drive.
BSB fan.
Yes, thank you very much for the follow. We all knew that the Snyder Cut was on your hard drive for years and years. Just sitting there, just waiting for us fans for it to be released. We're just with bated breath like, oh, Zach, our Lord and Savior, can you just release it to us, please? Can you just give us the film? We know that you have it. And he's like, I don't know, guys. Something, but like, I don't know. WB could come after me because it's not actually my movie. Okay, you were hacked. That's the excuse every other celebrity gives, and it works just fine for them. Why doesn't it work for this one? You could have released the fucking thing. It's on the internet. Once it's out there, there's no taking it back. So why not just fucking release it? And then guess what? All of these people out here that are giving you praise now, they could have gave you praise then, and they could have been praising you for years and years, because they're gonna fucking praise you anyways, because they're goddamn deluded! That's all. Thanks for that, Rebecca. I hope you enjoyed your conversation.
Alright. Move said, sorry I got him on this rant low. Hey, that's fine. I got things I add in the description. I said it'll be Watch Me Game as PB rants about Mr.Beast and Zack Snyder.
Getting apologies here. Hilarious.
I'll just make sure to put your channel in the description of that.
So fine. It's fine. So, okay, now I got a question, because I don't know how Twitch works. What does the crown mean?
The crown means they have Amazon Prime, which is also Twitch Prime. So,
What it?
with
Oh.
Twitch Prime, you get a crown, and then you get one free sub that you can use on any channel.
Here, you may need these. High velocity armor.
Okay, Shalena, now I have a question. What does BSB stand for? Because I have no idea.
Pissed off right now. Something no one else can see. I think I mentioned it earlier. Is for my phone,
I'll be in touch.
I put it on a charger, so then I can watch and stuff. And if I knew it flew off my desk earlier today, but I didn't think the power brick disappeared with it. I mean, it didn't disappear. I mean, the power brick was the only thing that disappeared. So it was just the cord. So I have it plugged into my phone's power brick. My old phone's plugged into my main phone's power brick. Because it disappeared. I don't know when I moved, like, the blanket that I put near my desk in case I get cold when I stream in the mornings.
The sector ahead is dark to electronic surveillance.
And it's gone.
You get cold when you stream in the morning?
You want to know why I get cold when I stream in the morning? I don't have a camera. So, sometimes I just, stream in my underwear.
Oh, so you ain't got there's no fur down there? It's all cybernetics?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
It's not real. Man, it's like the Terminator stuff, It's fake. It's not gonna keep me really warm,
It's not gonna keep me it's fake warm.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
All the fur and stuff's for sure, man.
So BSB stands for Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
And if the wife would have been home, she probably would have been like, it stands for Backstreet Boys, you fucking nincompoop!
Yeah.
What's next?
I meant to say this on the stream, but it's here, and everyone will know who's here. My, what do I want to say? My Q&A video, I have a deadline for it, and it is the week of St. Patrick's Day. That'll be my deadline for it, and if I didn't get it done, then that's when everyone could start tagging me and ask, where is the video? I think I got stuck. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking that today. I'm like, that is my official deadline. It has to be done before the end of that week.
No, I feel like I should do a Prophets of Geek Culture video for the day before the 1 year anniversary. And just have it be like, yeah, video coming from Stevie, video coming from Stevie, and then he ain't gonna show up.
Right. Gotta make a video though for our anniversary. Actually, I don't know what. I could just say thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
What date is April 2nd fall on this year? It's probably in the middle of the week.
I have no idea, but hold on a second. Janie said,
It's a
I
Friday.
really enjoyed the music video comeback with a monster theme. To be able to hear Husky's mumbling, PB sounds painful. Pick a joint volume, boys. What do you mean? Like, I'm super.
Be quiet because there's people where I'm at. There's no one with PVs at, so he can talk as loud as he fucking wants to. But yeah, April 2nd is on a Friday, so we're gonna have to tell Zod that stream is gonna be called our Prophecy Geek Culture Anniversary stream.
Okay.
Yep. Because that's technically our founding date.
I mean, can we stream on that channel?
We can stream on that channel if we want to. For that celebration. I just hope it doesn't.
Well, I'm saying,
the algorithm.
no, to do it afterwards. Like, we'll still do the regular Friday one at the regular time on his channel
and
to bring in as big a crowd as possible.
I think either of us can set it up, though, right?
I would think so.
Right,
I think anybody who's in control of the channel can. So, Shoe says, why is Shoes here? What?
Shoes? Wait, what am I
Shoe Fresh said, why is Shoes here? I don't understand.
That's Shoe. That's what Shoe does.
Oh, he trolls himself?
He trolls everyone. Yeah. Say hi to Shoe, everyone. He was watching my Twitch before most of you guys, because he'd be chilling out in here.
So I got a question now about Twitch, because Rebecca said, go away bots, LOL. What determines when those bots put those links into the chat?
The stream elements, it's on a timer. But they will not post if no one's talking. So if like one person says something and it hasn't been a while, and it's like, oh, I haven't posted anything in a while, it'll just flood the chat sometimes. It's kind of ridiculous.
Jamie said, can you control your sexy so that Husky doesn't get in trouble? Probably not. You get what she means by that, right?
Yeah, and he's fine. He can talk loud. I just can't talk loud. I'm somewhere else.
No, that's what she's saying. The problem is, she doesn't want me talking louder than you, and since you can't, she wants me to talk like this. Like this is the volume. This is the volume you're talking about, right? No, this is not the NPR voice. Oh no. The NPR voice is slightly different. Do you want me to do the NPR voice?
Sure, why not?
This is the NPR voice. You have to talk with some very soft characters with the NPR voice. You see the difference?
Yes. No, I can't.
Yeah, I don't. I meant to say, do you hear the difference in the NPR voice?
Yes.
No, it definitely has its own inflection.
You know, you did the thing and you said you had the best voice.
The what?
Now I want you to make the troll one of who has the worst voice and have Zod's name on there 3 times. Or I can't decide.
Oh man, that'll be funny.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that.
That'd be great.
I mean, it's not our fault that it's true. And that's including the other two, who are rarely there. They got too much going on.
Yep. I know you can't see it, but I always hate in these games when these AI act a different way than I'm normally used to.
Oh my god. No, Shu. I'm not the hentai guy. Who the fuck is the hentai guy?
The guy we're shitting on is the hentai guy. Watch the video again, Shu. You'll know who the hentai guy is.
Wait, so then Janie said, okay, that works. Towel. So Janie, am I supposed to talk with the NPR voice more? Is that what you mean by that?
Say, PB, can you say in the NPR voice, do I make you horny, baby? Come on. And then I need the chat to answer honestly after that.
I got a starburst in my mouth. Oh, that's probably not a good thing to say either. Anyway. God damn it. Move that sumbitch off the side. A lot of censoring. Why do people get censored on here?
I don't think it's just censoring. You're coming in fine here. Audio issue? I don't know. I want to say... let me turn my thing up and put it up to my ear. Okay.
Yeah, you do that while I say
fuck. And then let's see if that works.
So apparently, Janie's toes are tingling at the thought of me saying, "Do I make you horny, baby?"
I said
Is that what you were talking about?
The delay on my phone compared to this is so incredible. I said fuck. I got fuck out of that. If you guys can't hear me say fuck. I don't know.
I mean, I can hear you say fuck. I wonder if anybody in the chat can hear you say fuck.
Oh, you're getting... Oh, from the comments. The stars. Let me look at... Okay, that chat doesn't have any stars. This one doesn't have any stars. Depends on your filter? I guess you can have things where it filters out, because I'm not getting anything censored on my end.
Wait, so you call the tiny little star a star instead of an asterisk?
There's a star when they try to censor it. When they use a censor.
Ooh. Rebecca said no. Only PB saying it. Saying what?
Fuck.
No idea what she... Oh, saying fuck? When I audibly say fuck?
Twitch, if you can hear me, PB can say fuck. If I can say fuck, he can say fuck. I don't think that's...
Jamie said, I don't think I can admit what just happened. No, you don't have to admit it. I already know. Don't worry. Then she said, I think they think I'm a kid, but I gave my DOB, meaning date of birth.
Well, I mean, you can do that, but I still think there's like filter settings you can do. Hey, you can turn on. You know?
Oh, okay. Shalana said, we are starting to open theme parks, ballparks, and stadiums in limited capacity next month. Yay. She's talking about California. If California gets opened, I think the only reason they're doing it is because Mr. Newsom is trying to avoid a recall. Oh, Rebecca said, PB, I won't say F, LOL, but you do, grr. And then Janie said, I'm gonna need a cigarette soon.
smoking.
So what do you...
I care about your lungs.
You know what? You can care about my lungs all you want, but my lungs care about smoking this cigarette. Delicious tobacco.
Oh, got some new ones, huh?
Now I'm going to change my voice here for a second. The NPR voice is the easiest of all voices, but not everybody can do it. Just ask the general, although himself the general.
He did cut out there, by the way, chat. He didn't get censored.
Who got censored?
No, I said you didn't get censored. You cut out.
Oh. Yes, I did cut out for a moment. There was no censoring before. They just couldn't handle the sexy.
Now he cut out again.
Son of a bitch. How about now?
It's fine.
Weird. How weird. Like, I'm not doing anything here. I don't have any other devices running. Nothing else is sucking up bandwidth.
Maybe are you using
something did fall on the
cigarette
floor,
or
so
a
maybe.
penis? Because I lose all respect for you if you have that robot penis in your mouth.
Okay, now, I don't necessarily have a problem with the robot penis per se, but no, I'm not using the robot penis. I have a funny story about the robot penis if you would like to hear it though.
Alright.
So, before I got my back surgery a little over 2 years ago, the doctor told me, hey, you're going to have to quit smoking cigarettes in order to get this surgery. And I said, oh, really? Well, I suppose that makes sense because you're not supposed to smoke cigarettes because it, inhibits your ability to heal. Okay, doc, I'll quit smoking cigarettes then. But they told me that, well, if you want to continue, you can switch to the robot penis. And if they would have called it a robot penis at the time, I probably would have damn near fucking died, but they just said electronic cigarette. Anyway, I went and switched to the electronic cigarette, and it took me a little while. I don't even remember which one I was using at the time, but it took me a little while to find an actual flavor that I liked. And I finally found one. And I went back to the doctor a couple months later so that they could do the carbon monoxide test of my blood to see how much smoke was in there. And all I could think was, well, I quit smoking cigarettes, you dumb fucking doctors, but that doesn't mean there's no smoke going into my body. You didn't tell me anything about that, so of course, if you do a fucking carbon monoxide test, I'm still going to fail. And sure shit, I failed. Surprise, surprise. Unbelievable. So then, I just continue on, they're like, oh, well, we know that you smoked and the number came down, so it's going to eventually be fine. I was like, no problem. And then I get a call a couple of weeks later from the doctor that said, we did the nicotine test on your blood to see where that was at because you've given up, right? So I was like, whoa. Right? They're like, what do you mean you did a nicotine test? You told me that I could switch from cigarettes to electronic cigarettes, you motherfuckers. And then they told me straight up, oh, well, your insurance says that you can't have any nicotine in your system. I was literally speechless for like 30 fucking seconds. So long that whoever I was talking to on the phone said something to the lines like, are you still there? And I was like, yeah, I'm still here. And I'm pissed because you knew all along, because it was in the insurance policy, that I could not have any nicotine, and you told me I could switch to a different nicotine product. You fucking assholes. I hope you have a nice day. And I hung up, took one more big fucking drag off of my electronic cigarette, and then I didn't smoke that motherfucker. And I didn't smoke any nicotine product for another year or so after that. And then, I don't know, it was 8-10 months after my surgery where I was like, you know what? I'm far enough past my surgery that I don't give a fuck anymore. And I would really love to have another cigarette. So I smoke cigarettes again. Because I can. Isn't that some fucking bullshit? Like, to sit there and know the whole time. And I know with the NPR voice, it didn't sound like a rant, but it was most definitely a rant. So now I have to go back up into the chat and read from the point right after where Janie said, I'm gonna need a cigarette soon, and see all of the messages. Parents. Shu said, is this a, what the fuck, Secker VC in your dis? What the fuck does that even say? Those aren't words. Those are not words.
Where does it? Yes, this is a VC in ring, a secret VC in the Discord.
Oh, a secret.
Secret VC in
We got company.
Ah. Okay, it was just missing stuff. A secret voice chat in your Discord. Gotcha.
I think the mods.
Janie said, I have an oral fixation, so I'm good. My fingernails. Oh. Janie chews her fingernails. So do I, man. They are stubs. I can't help myself. I'm so sorry I didn't want to come across that I was against you. Rebecca, none of us think that you're against any of us. None of us. See, she wasn't offended. That's what it said later. And she goes, no, please tell me honestly. Thank you. Big hug. Then Janie said, I'm too boomer to know what the heck what your earlier comment actually means. Oh, Janie, that happens to me all the time. Like, especially when people talk with emojis, I was like, okay, I know that you loved what I said because I see a heart, but then you added another, I don't know, like 6 or 7 emojis, which means that you've said an entire paragraph, and I know literally one sentence. Hilarious.
Because we talk about smoking is what I want to talk about is like the anti-smoking ads. So you got 3 companies: you got Quick Plan, The Real Cost, and those stupid and truth ads, which I think you know what my opinion on them are. They're annoying, cringy as fucking hell. The truth ads. The Real Cost ones are kind of like eh. Then there's Quick Plan. If you didn't smoke, or you do smoke, you see these Quick Plan ads, fucking scare you away from ever wanting to smoke. I remember the one thing where they started showing for a while on TV where they just showed the fucking organs of people who smoke and cut them open and all like this gross shit in there. I'm like, it was terrible when you're trying to eat though. Quick Plan's the only one that knows how to tell you to stop smoking, is what I'm saying.
I mean, I have no problem at all eating anything when I'm seeing anything disgusting, so those types of things don't work on me, especially when using the NPR voice. Apparently, Shu is leaving this hentai fest. Did you know that? This is a hentai fest? Are you watching hentai videos that I can't see?
This is Shu. I want to say this. It's for like the past couple of months now. With the playing, he keeps recommending this game called Hentai Knives. I'm like, I will be.
I'm never ever going to play a hentai game.
And I'm like, I would be like destroyed from Twitch. I'd be like banned banned forever if I played a game. That was that.
No, you wouldn't be banned forever as long as you just say that you're playing a game as long as you're body painting yourself, right? You just got to do a body painting.
Right.
You know, this might be the calmest I've ever been on stream. Apparently that's what the NPR voice does. But now I gotta dig a fucking pizza out of the freezer? So if you hear some background noise, that's what's going on.
That was an ASMR.
I don't think that it's buried too deep. Can you hear all that clickety-clacking?
Yeah. You're being told to check a Twitter DM. If he goes click Twitter, he won't see the chat anymore. Until you guys start talking again.
Basically.
That's true. Because I'm only on one device at the moment. Because I was asked to make a pizza by the woman on her way home. How about some tinfoil ASMR?
Let's see what it goes.
You hear all that crunching?
Yep.
Straight to the hydro plant. We dammed
good
the
stuff.
up 45 years ago. Plant powers every settlement in the territory.
Into a tiny little ball. You know, I still don't entirely understand that stuff, but I guess if it works for people.
I still find it funny that using the word pussy in the description by, saying people, the headphone warning for pussies, is what YouTube decided. Hey, I like this word in the algorithm. I'm going to send it out to a bunch of degenerates.
Negative.
I'm glad they didn't show up in the comments section, but...
They say that pylon guys are gone.
So a bunch of degenerates. I mean, didn't you end up getting a whole bunch of views on that particular video?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh my god. Come on, plastic! Man versus plastic. Losing that battle.
And now you're dead.
Plastic versus knife. Now I'm winning. Oh, what's going on in the chat here? Stuff's moving around. Are you hiding from the dog and cat tonight? No, I'm not hiding from the dog and cat tonight. Absolutely not. They're hiding from me. I actually haven't seen the cat a whole lot today. I don't know what the hell she's doing. Granted, I didn't get up until tonight, but that's not the point.
Where do we go now?
The point is that I haven't seen shit. God, I was so like, you wake up thinking that you're gonna wake up at a reasonable time and be like, yeah, you know, I'll just catch up with life, and then I didn't. I'm still so far fucking behind. I mean, it shows here in the chat alone. Like, did you check the DM yet? I was like, oh man, no. I want to, but I'm busy. Doing too many things, not enough things, who knows? Okay, where are we at here?
Oh, fuck. Motherfucker dropped a fucking grenade right when he died.
Oh, yes. As far as I know, the Twitch Because Janie said, I like that the sound kept playing when I left to look up emojis. And yeah, Twitch plays in the background, right?
Yeah,
it's good like that. So I assume unless you close the app out, it would continue to play forever, and you don't have to... What am I saying? You don't have to pay the extra to have it run in the background or whatever?
Yeah, because YouTube's... I mean, you can play in the background with YouTube, just as long as that's not copyrighted music content.
Then she said, ASMR helps me with my insomnia. Well, hopefully I didn't put her to bed with the minimal amount of ASMR I use.
I apologize, I take that back. I forgot there's still Apple users out there. Yeah, that wouldn't have YouTube play in the background and you leave it out.
Rebecca says, you will be cat scratched later. Mwahaha. I mean, the cat will not scratch me. I mean, she'll scratch me if I pick her up the wrong way, but I wouldn't do that.
Well, I get that song stuck in my head.
I mean, you could definitely have a worse song stuck in your head. There's nothing wrong with having the fever stuck in your head. Is there? Like, that's a pretty good song to have stuck in your head, is it not?
Well, I mean, it's a great song to have stuck in your head. What's terrible to have stuck in your head is when you get that song, and then your brain keeps flipping in between that and smoking the water on the water.
Oh, I mean, they're both pretty good songs, but I know what you mean. The real question is, where are the extra pepperonis? Because I thought that they were sitting in the door, and I didn't see them. That's some bullshit. Oh, they are. They were just behind the other bag. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, Rebecca said, wait. No, I went too far. Shalana said, at least they are leaving you alone. Kind of. This one dog is waiting for me to drop some food. And Rebecca said, I found out that the cat loves people. Yes, the cat does love people. It loves me far too frequently. So cat, I just need 5 minutes for you to not be sitting on my lap because I'm moving around and you're just going to be upset at me for no reason. Like, I don't get that. And Janie said, I have feelings about Phoebe's things. Things? Quote, things? Okay. Oh, and then she says, cats have good tasting people. Yes, they do. At least my cat does. Which is hilarious because you should see the people that the cat does not get along with. The cat does not get along with the village idiot at all. Fucking laugh my ass off. I was like, yeah, leave my cat alone, guy. It doesn't like you. It doesn't want you to go near it. It doesn't want you to pet it. Don't even look at the fucking cat.
Hey. I was thinking the thing with the radio voice and how you said you won. I'm like, well, I'm curious. How old is most of our chat? I know how old Shu is. Especially when he said it earlier. But how old are most of you?
I know at least a fair number of them are in their 30s. I know Janie's in her 30s. I'm pretty sure Rebecca's in her 30s, but I'm not sure. I thought that Shalana was in her 30s.
Because I'm 20. And,
yeah, I know, you're the young pup.
That would be a little weird if a bunch of older people just liked my voice.
Well, I mean, what constitutes older? Like, it don't take much to be... Oh, shut up, dogs. Like, you're barking at nothing. I can't hit the mute button right now. I'm not looking at Discord. I have no idea what they're barking at.
So, I have a question because you have 2 dogs, right?
You're a little short on that one. I have 4 dogs now.
You have 4 dogs. Alright. Do any of the dogs, because my lab did this to our husky shepherd, when she was laying down somewhere and he wanted to get past, he would bark like somebody was at the door. So then she'd go over there and he could get past her, because he refused to walk over her. She was that, you know, much of the boss. Do any of your dogs do that? Bark some of the other ones so they can get past the other ones? Or blocking the way? PB? PB? Oh no. He's still in the Discord thing. I can see him in the thing. He's still in the Discord.
Well done. Shade. Fire and maneuver 6. Hit him from the side.
Oh no, did he do the freeze thing again? Let me see. I did the freeze thing again. Hold on. This worked last time. He froze again, PB. I don't know if you can hear me.
And now for you.
Yeah, chat, just let PB know it's the same froze. So how are you doing, chat? Well, PB is frozen. He might have to disconnect and reconnect. Tell him he's frozen. Okay, so are you... Just disconnect and reconnect in the VC, PB. It might help. So, I don't know if he's watching the thing. I'm gonna have to...
How about now?
There we go.
Jesus Christ, like everything went silent. Dogs barking made everything disconnect.
So did you hear the thing I asked about the dogs? Do one of them bark to get so the other dog runs to like the door or something so the other one can get by?
No, they just like to frickin' bark at what they think is allegedly an intruder alert, and there's never rarely an intruder alert ever.
Yeah, because that's what my lab did, and it'd be so still, and he'd go bark towards the door, and then she'd get all, and then he'd just walk past her, just so he could get past her, because she was such a boss.
No, they're dumb, because one will bark at nothing, and the rest of them are like, oh, a dog is barking? I guess we need to, sound the alarm to nothing. And I was like, oh, thanks for that. Like, I was sitting here all calmly, and then you decided to rile me up, you motherfuckers.
Here's the thing, you didn't know that our other dog, our husky shepherd, did, that I know she taught our lab, is that on walks or like anywhere, out in public, she'd do things to work with other people's dogs. She'd rile them up, but she'd sit, and you know what she did that, because she did that thing and they'd lose their shit, and then she'd be all calm and stuff, and then she'd get this look on her face, and she knew what she did. She'd work with other people's dogs so their owners would have to try to calm them down as you're on a walk or something, because she's a bitch. And our lab does the same thing too. He'll do it at a dog park. He'll rile up other dogs he sees on his, rile up any dog he sees on his way, just because he can.
Nope, my dogs typically, they usually avoid more than they rile up. Or am I using the wrong voice again? I can switch back. Interesting. Rebecca says, uh-oh, I'm hungry. And I'm hungry too, which is why I put a pizza in the pizza maker. I don't know when it's going to be done exactly, because I'm going to have to go in there and spin the fucking thing when it's halfway through. It's really weird to swear in the NPR voice, though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, because when do you hear NPR people swearing?
I don't think that they know how. I don't think it's in their vocabulary. Like, once you get hired at NPR, you get reprogrammed. Rebecca, I'll share it as best I can. I don't know how hungry I am at all. I guess we'll find out once I get into it. Shalena just ate a bowl of ramen noodles as a snack. I mean, I don't know how many people out there like ramen noodles, but my question is, do you eat the ramen noodles as just a noodle? Do you eat it with a little bit of water? Or do you eat it more like a soup?
Depends on my mood.
Don't stop now.
Oh my, mood-dependent noodle.
But I usually eat
Interesting.
like if
Enlighten me, please.
If it's the discount stuff, I'm definitely eating it, you know, I cook it, just strain out all the water, put the packet in, and eat it as noodles. Good ramen is like a soup type way, you know, with all the noodles and stuff in there. There is these ramen bowls that I got from Costco, and the name of the company, I know it comes in like this black box and it's 6 bowls. And what you do is you put water in it and then you put it in the microwave for 4 minutes, and it's better than the discount ramen stuff. Because you got meat in there and stuff. It's great. And I eat that.
Yep, I do like the pre-made ones with the little extras that come with it that you gotta, you know, open the little packet, pour it in there. I like that too. But if we're talking just the regular, typical ramen, the way that I did it myself personally was, and I don't know, I think I seen one of my parents do it at some point in the past. I don't remember who I seen do it. I take the little package and I smash the ever-living piss out of it while it's closed. So they're little tiny noodles.
Confirmed. Receiving Nova 3 and Nova 6 live visual of a Covenant strike force.
I know the company.
Strike force? It's an invading army. If we're gonna smother this thing, we need to go in hard and fast.
Agreed.
Don't think it's this
Anyway,
recon team, disengage and fall back.
I smash up the little, or all the noodles into little tiny pieces so that I can make it exactly like a soup. Like, it is a literal soup. It looks like chicken noodle soup without the chicken. Obviously, you know, you got multiple flavors of ramen noodle. Like, what's your favorite flavor of ramen noodle?
I usually, if it's that cheap stuff, obviously the chicken one.
Ah, interesting. See, mine used to be the chicken one, and then I switched it up just a hair. Almost got excited there. People on NPR don't get excited. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I switched it up just a hair, and now I go with the roasted chicken. Like, I don't know exactly, like, I couldn't describe to you the difference in flavor between chicken and roasted chicken when it comes to ramen noodles, but that roasted chicken gives it just a little bit extra, and I like it.
We are countering on every.
Have you ever had the roasted chicken?
Noble's reconnaissance has also identified sophisticated Covenant army hiding canopies.
Okay.
And has pinpointed what's believed to be a landing zone for additional Covenant forces, the origin of which is yet to be determined.
Janie says, I smell food. How? Well, the brain is a tricky motherfucker like that. Like, I smell food too, except I'm making food, so apparently that's how I smell. I don't know, people talking about food, like, how is it that when you're watching television, you can smell what's on television? Unless you've never experienced it. You're right. Stuff I've never had before, like a barbecue gator. I never had barbecue gator.
Explain the reason why you can taste and smell some of the things you see on TV. But I'm not. I mean,
I would say it's the same way that when you text or DM or whatever, you know, any type of messaging back and forth anywhere with anybody, if you have talked to that person or even listened to that person to know how they sound, do you not hear that message with their voice?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, exactly. Like people that I've never heard before. Like if I'm sending a message to Rebecca or Janie, I would assume that they, you know, hear it in my voice. But when they send one to me, I have no idea what they sound like. So I just have to slap on a Canadian accent or an Australian accent and be like, well, I guess that's what they sound like. Yeah. They sound like generic Canadians and Australians to me.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Be right back. I'm supposed to hold down the fort from this guy. He's got to go take care of some shit. Unbelievable. Janie says, oh, I checked the clock and it's 6 p.m. The neighbors are cooking dinner. So that's how she smells the food from next door. Rebecca said, I know this is crazy, but sometimes meow, hello. Wait, what? But I sometimes meow, hello. God, I read that all wrong. It makes perfect sense to me. I get it. Shalana said, I eat ramen noodles for a snack once or twice a week. Well, that's way less than I eat them as a snack. I mean, that's probably close. I don't know. I go in spurts with my snacks. Like this week, it's like, okay, this is my snack of the week this week. And then next week, it'll be something else. So, you know, maybe it comes out to roughly about the same, but I don't know. Janie says, okay.
I dropped
Rebecca.
My controller.
PB loves that I snort when I laugh. I make all the noises. Oh, Rebecca said, oh no, now I don't know if I ever want PB to hear me. Why not? Why not?
The other thing I'd like to say is, because I can see this nicely on Twitch, and, you know, not have to look at a stream thing that only we can see, is we're 2 hours in. I want to know, are you ready to end it, or?
Firing on target.
I mean, I could probably go for a little while longer. The pizza's still cooking, but trying to eat the pizza and do the stream might be a little more difficult.
Yeah. Because I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Everything else.
I mean, it's... Shalana said she's from Northern California, no accent. Nope, people in Northern California would have no
accent. He got lost.
Janie said, poor PB, I don't sound Australian to other Aussies. I mean, I guess that's disappointing for them. Oh, she has cotton candy. Shalana has cotton candy. Oh, I love cotton candy. No, Janie, how can I see that you don't sound Australian? What?
PB, I want to hear the one thing that pisses people off.
Sure.
You want to die alone with a dog.
dying with a dog is not dying alone.
No. This is, I mean, you know. Well, yeah, you could say that, but this is like out of my character. That's something. Like, it makes people mad. It's like, you will find someone. What if I don't? What if I? That's my goal. I just want to get old and have a dog, and that dog will be lonely, and I'm dying. That'll be a sad moment for the dog. That's it. Just my plans.
I mean, that's a hell of a plan. I mean, if you happen to find nobody, you'll just end up like LB. You'll be a lonely husky.
I won't change my name. It's just still be cybernetic. I just prefer being alone, too. That's the other thing.
I mean, you prefer being alone, except when you're talking to people on the internet?
Pony has ID'd 2 hostile anti-aircraft guns southwest of your
solitude.
Copy, Commander. New target, please. Go shut down those AA guns.
Oh, I'm being told the C was for the chat because we were laughing. The other people think I'm Canadian or English because I enunciate. I mean, I have the same problem, which isn't really a problem. Nobody believes that I'm from Wisconsin either because I don't have a Wisconsin accent. Because I don't say, oh yeah, we go oot in the boot.
His accent's still Milwaukeean accent. It's like the Minnesota accent is more the old Swedish North Shore accent or the northern Fargo, close to Moorhead, Fargo accent. Fargo's not Minnesota, but that is where those accents are. Anywhere else, you don't really hear those accents. Like, do you even hear some of the standard accents where you live, PB? Or just when you go to the city?
No, I would say that there is a pretty standard accent in the area. I mean, it's not too different when you talk to a person here and a person there. Until you start going too far north and then, you know, Upers.
So, PB, you call it a drinking fountain or a bubbler?
Oh my god, there's no such thing as a drinking fountain. They're all bubblers. Don't be a weirdo.
Then that shows you he does have a bit of the Wisconsin tone.
That's what I say. That's what I have.
Yes.
Like that's what I do to everybody that I meet from not Wisconsin. I was like, what do you call this? And I send a picture and I go, what's a bubbler? And they go, I don't know. And I go, what do you call this? And they go, drinking fountain. And I go, that's a bubbler. Don't be a weirdo.
Where's the bubbles and it says bubbler?
They're in the water because it's bubbling out of the little spout. Like, do you not see, whoa. I know that they make these faucets that you can't even tell that they're running. But your typical faucet has a aerator on it, and there are air bubbles in your water coming out of your faucet. So why wouldn't there be any bubbles in a bubbler? Aha.
I always think carbonated shit if you're using that word in drinks.
New intel, 6.
Wait, I'm going back reading the chat. Jane says, that would be an expensive phone call. All of my sisters and myself sound exactly the same on the phone, but different in person. We have to say our name with each other every call.
I mean, people get
Oh, Rebecca doesn't have a Canadian accent?
People that are going insane know what I'm talking about. They use the word
soda. One, no.
It's easier
soda.
to say. Two, I only call it that if it's actually still made from a place. Like, you know, like a local place. Like craft soda, you can call it that.
But why wouldn't you call it craft pop? Because craft pop is ridiculous. It's all soda. Don't be that guy. Fucking Minnesota.
Big pop.
Yeah, big. No, I was having that.
Always a stuff.
No, I was telling Bonnie about that. I was like, yeah, where I'm from, and most people to the east typically call it soda. But then you got people in Minnesota and the Dakotas, and going that way, they call it pop. But then you have the real special people in the South, not including Florida because, you know, they're extra special. But everybody else in the South call every type of soda Coke. Every fucking type. So if you wanted a wild cherry Pepsi, you would have to ask for a wild cherry Pepsi Coke. Did you know that, Husky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally fucking stupid.
I know the word fizzy.
No, I was told that too, that I didn't know they did that in Australia. I knew they did that in the UK. They call it fizzy drink.
There's fizzy
but yeah,
drink,
to me...
there's also the word fizzy pop, which I'm pretty sure is where the term pop came from. Just took the first part out.
Well, I mean, the full name of it is soda pop. So it's just a matter of which word you're dropping off and which word I'm dropping off.
I got less syllables to say.
Yeah, I know.
And less words to type, letters to type. I tell people that. I'm like, you should just say it as less syllables. That means your words with more syllables.
Whoa. Hold on. This comment catches me. Rebecca says, I can only get cherry Cokes from restaurant. Now, I don't know if that means she can only get cherry Cokes from restaurants because they're the only ones that sell it, or because that's the only place she likes to get it from. I'm guessing it's because it's the only place that sells it, which is really disappointing. As Rebecca said, not the worst thing she did to my mouth. No, that didn't sound bad at all. I'm glad I read that comment out of context.
I have no idea where cat went in this game.
Neither do I. And I was right. Apparently restaurants are the only place that you can sell it. No, the reason that I asked that is because back when I worked at Dairy Queen, one of my friends from there, the assistant manager, she would only get wild cherry Pepsi from the fountain machine. She wouldn't drink it out of cans, she wouldn't drink it out of bottles because she liked the flavor of the fountain soda, which I totally get because when you're doing fountain soda, the water that's put into it is whatever water is in the city that you're in. So they're all going to taste just a little different. And then for whatever reason, I don't fucking know why, just on a general basis, typically fountain soda tastes better. Like, I don't know why. I can't explain that to you. It's the same reason why, which I can't explain either, at least on my list, beer that comes out of a keg tastes the best. Beer that comes out of a bottle tastes second best. And then beer that comes out of a can tastes the worst. But, I mean, the worst? The worst. But that's still good beer.
It's the same for soft drinks, is that the glass is better than the can. Because glass doesn't tamper the flavor.
Hold on. This is fun. Janie says, damn it, now I'm getting a Coke. But the question is, what flavor Coke? Or from what company even? You know, if you were asking that question in Arkansas. No, definitely the mouth comment without explanation is hilarious.
Also, you don't know when you're in the South if they're talking about the drugs. Which they were at one point when Coke was originally founded. Because they're all fucking addicts down there. And then you look at history and you're like, why did the Confederacy have the upper hand for most of the war? And then you find out the majority of them were Coke addicts. Like, oh. So it's the same reason why Germany had the upper hand in the Second World War, because they were all meth heads. They gave it to their tankers. It was in the chocolate. So I just laugh at that one every time when people make jokes about the meth and the chocolates. You still there? Or did you freeze again?
No, I'm still here. Just had to mute for a second.
Alright. So I can't see it when you mute it, unless I'm like staring at this Discord.
Okay, yeah. The pizza's going to be done momentarily if you wanted to wrap up.
Alright. Well, you have anything?
I don't know what it takes to wrap up here. We don't need to, dick around for hours and hours like Zod.
Do you have anything you want to say?
No, I just want to thank everybody for coming here and enjoying their time here. Like, we'll do this again some point in the near future. You never know when we're going to be on Twitch or on YouTube. But now that everybody who's here, they know how it works. Did you enjoy your time here? Yes or no?
I had fun here. And I'm going to make sure I drop the archive channel, because this should be available by sometime Monday afternoon. Right there is the archive channel. And that'll be available if you guys want to rewatch it or anything. Or, if you wanted to share it with anyone. So, yeah. Check out the archive channel. I'll also have a video going... Oh, no, wait, Monday or Sunday. No, probably Sunday. I keep saying Monday. Maybe it'll be Sunday. Because... because the other video's coming out tomorrow. I'm losing track of my days here. It'll probably be Sunday. It'll come out on Sunday. So, keep your eyes open for that.
I will.
Yeah. Or might have to come out Monday. I don't know if they'll count today as... I know it'll be a full 24 hours by the time it gets to Sunday afternoon. So, I think I'll be fine with the affiliate stuff. So, well... Now you got your stuff out of the way.
Cool.
I got my stuff out of the way. There, and since it's at night and there's no one to raid, really.
None of these people were going there anyways.
You don't have a choice sometimes. It'll put you in there automatically unless you opt out. Anyways, I'll sign this off like I normally sign it off. You guys are the pack, and this is CyberHusky signing off. Have a good one.